it feels good. It definitely feels good. Just signed my contract up in the office, Bob Meyer's office, and I think it officially hit me about 2 minutes ago that I am a Golden State Warrior.
What was this process like for you? Did you expect it to take this long to land in place?
Well, initially I didn't, but everything happens for a reason, and I'm glad it happened. I'm happy to be here, and I think it'll be a good fit.
What makes this attractive for you? What makes the Warriors a good fit for you?
I mean, well, first things first is the fans. Every time I had an opportunity to play here, for whatever team I was playing for at the time, the fans were unbelievable. For a team that hasn't had much success over the years, to have the fans and the support that they do, it's amazing. So that was one thing. Mark Jackson, was another. He's a good coach, great coaching staff, and just the players that they have on the team right now. I think this will be a really good year where we can make a run.
You had other options. I mean, some other teams you were interested in. Certainly, why the Warriors?
Just a good look. A young ball team. Young ball club that's hungry. Bob Myers, the owner, Coach Jackson. I mean, they just really want to turn the team around, and I had other options, but I kind of want to be part of. I know I want to be part of a team that's heading in the right direction, and this is one.
When you look at this roster, where do you see yourself fitting in? What do you expect to bring?
Just leadership, energy. Whether I'm coming off the bench or whatever Coach wants me to do. Bringing energy, bringing leadership. If it's diving on the floor for a loose ball, taking the charge, just making that extra, giving my teammates and my team an extra possession on the floor. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a player. Whatever it takes to win games, that's what I'm gonna do.
The last 2 to 3 weeks, the top free agent that's on the board. Did the process change much for you at that point?
Not really. It was pretty much the same. I mean, my agent notified me every day. It seemed like I was talking to him like 7, 8, 9 times a day. And but everything changed. Sometimes there were trades, before and after the draft. You just never know what's going to happen. Every day you wake up, it's something new. That's just the kind of year it's been, coming off a season prior to the lockout. So we never knew what exactly was happening every day, but we knew that the Warriors were very interested in me, and that it would be definitely a good team for me to sign with.
We heard Charlotte and Minnesota late in the process. Was anybody else close?
It was some other teams, but at the end of the day, I thought that coming here was the best fit for me and my family. So I'm happy.
Did you get a pitch call from Jared Jack?
No, I actually had a chance to meet with Jared before I signed in Vegas. And Jared's my boy. I mean, he didn't have to tell me much. I knew that having a chance to play with him again and vice versa, that's something that we both wanted. So Jared is a tough player. I think one of the better point guards in this league. Definitely a leader, and he hates to lose, and that's something that I think this ball team needs. This ball club definitely needs, and I think myself and Jared can bring that.
One of the things that the Warriors made it clear that they were going after this offseason was toughness.
Mm-hmm.
They've kind of talked about you being that kind of player, and they've been big on they need better defense.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I hear you described as maybe a better offensive player than a defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
Can you help in defensive and rebounding in those toughness areas?
Absolutely. Defense wins games and championships, and I think that's an area that I've improved in over the years. Sometimes I think I might get a little, maybe not get as much praise for my defense, because at times maybe my offense outshadows my defense, but I think I'm a pretty good defensive player, and I'm still working in that area to develop. So I think that this team will be all right. I have defense experience. Play for defensive-minded coaches ever since I've been in the league. So it's definitely something that I have and that I think I can bring to the team.
Tell him you're tough enough. He got shot and played a couple of days later.
Yeah, a couple years ago. Well, a little bit more than a couple years ago. I'm definitely tough. Went out one night and a situation happened where it was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And end up, getting shot in the leg, and just, God blessed me to where I actually could have played, the next day or the day after, and nothing really serious happened. No, didn't hit a nerve, a bone, anything like that, nothing major. And also got a couple teeth knocked out by dirt. So it's not. If you want toughness, I'm the guy you're looking for.
They're talking, the P word is kind of popular around here. About playoffs. What does that mean to you to know that that's kind of the goal this season?
It means a lot. Anytime I put on a jersey, the goal is to go to the playoffs. Once you get to the playoffs, every game can be determined by a possession or two. So anything can happen when you get there. But that's the ultimate goal. I mean, any jersey that I put on is definitely get to the playoffs and just ride it out and see how far you can get once you get there.
You've been around a while. It's a playoff team.
It doesn't matter how much talent you have on the team. It doesn't matter if you buy a Rolls Royce. That Rolls Royce might be a limit. It might not get you to where you want to get without having problems. So, but I mean, if you look at the roster from top to bottom, I think this is a playoff team. We just got to find a way to put it together so we can get to the playoffs.
Talk a little about the fans here. What was it like in New Orleans last year after the CP stuff and everything? What was that season like for you?
You know what? I think the guys on the team adjusted well. It was a lot of things going on in the beginning of the season with the Chris Paul trade and a lot of other things that could have affected the team. But I don't think it did. At the end of the day, I thought that we had a good ball club. Due to injuries, we came short of our goal. But at the same time, I think everybody on the team remained professionals and did a good job of adjusting after whatever went on in the beginning of the season.
Do you feel comfortable, I guess, in the role, having to prove yourself? Seems like even since you came out of college, that's what you've been having.
Definitely. I mean, that's just who I am. Nothing has ever been given to me. Nothing has ever been handed to me ever since, like you said, college. Even before college, high school. I got cut as a freshman in high school from the freshman team. So nothing has ever been given to me or handed. And I have to work, for everything that I had. And that's just the type of player that I am.
How has that shaped your game, would you say?
It shaped my game a lot. It lets me know that I have to go out there and give it 110%. Being a second round pick, second round picks are not guaranteed. My first year, I signed a 1-year deal in the league with the Houston Rockets. A lot of guys sign that deal and that's it. They end up overseas or working for UPS or something the next year. So I had to work for everything I had, man, and that's just that's who I am. That's the guy that I am, and hopefully it rubs off on some of my teammates, and we go far this year.
They get you a 49ers hat yet?
No, I'm gonna be rocking a Green Bay Packer hat around here. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, 49ers do have a good team, but I was born and raised in Wisconsin, so.
Thanks, man.